My name is Robert Schwartz. I live in Las Vegas approximately 13 to 14 years. I'm a security specialist, and I run a bodyguard and security company that deals with executives and VIPs, protecting them when they come in town and when they're traveling. Hundreds of taxi cabs I've used in the city. Had numerous problems where I would call the cab company. They tell me he'll be there in 30 to 45 minutes. 2 hours later, I'm waiting for the same cab. I call. They said no one has picked up on their little GPS screen. No one's picked up the call or want to come, but I watched 2 or 3 go past me from the airport, from a major casino. I've tried hailing the cab, getting the bellmen and managers of companies. I've tried Whittlesey Cab. I've tried Yellow Cab. I've tried all your major cab companies here in Las Vegas, and none of them, they either couldn't get to me, they weren't appropriate. The driver would try to long haul me, which is taking me from the airport 5-6 miles out of my way to try to charge me double the rate on the cab, and basic things like that. Not knowing how to hook you down in the cab, tell me the brakes on my wheelchair are enough. They don't have to by law hook me up, which is false by law. They have to hook you up.
Did you respond to that and tell them that that was false?
Oh yes, I responded. Told them it was false. They said go call the tax cap authority, which I have done. A couple drivers were fired, but nothing major has happened yet.
Well, how was your experience with dispatchers?
The worst. Dozens of dispatchers tell me, "Oh, it'll be there." I call back, and then I know they have where they can see your phone number pop up, because my phone number's popped up, and they've hung up on me dozens of times. And I've called back to ask them for help. Where's my cab? I've been stuck in Summerlin at times. They wouldn't even come out there to pick me up. They said it's too far. It's out of their range, out of their geographical area. I know about that too, and it wasn't out of their geographical area. Like I'd be at a golf course. I play wheelchair golf, and I was at a golf course, and I say I'm at Bears Best Golf Club. They had to pay to have a private car take me home, where the cab company said, "Oh, that's too far. I can't go out that way. It's out of my range." I call and say I need a motorized, wheelchair accessible van, generally a lift, because I'm in an electric wheelchair. They always ask me if I'm in manual or electric, and do I need help getting in the van. I say no, I can roll into the van, I just need to be locked in. They never want to do it. I tell them that it's a 3-point tie down, 3 to 4 points to tie me down with my chair off and my brakes on. And they tell me, well, I don't know how to do this. I was like, actually, why do you work for the cab company? And why do you work for a special wheelchair cab if you can't even tie me down? Why don't you get trained? And they said, well, I don't have to do this. I've been denied access to cabs because I know too much about ADA law and how to be hooked up, and they just don't want to hear it. They just don't want to help. And what they don't realize is one day it could be them, and that they could find out how hard it is. I think we need a private company that caters just to disabled and just to handicapped, elderly, mentally handicapped, any kind of disability, caters just to us. So when we call, we can have a cab. We don't mind waiting 45 minutes or an hour if we have to, but we know it's coming. We don't want to wait and then be lied to for 3 to 4 hours, be out in the hot sun, be out in the cold weather. We don't need that.